Mark 4 inches borderline from the center front as shown and rule a line to connect the points. At the top of the pattern paper, mark your shoulder measurement divided by 2. Next, mark your chest line. 9 inches was used here. Place your bust measurement divided by 4. The half length here is 17 inches. Go ahead to connect your points with a straight line. On the chest line, mark your shoulder measurement again so you can get a straight line and connect the shoulder to the chest line. On the half length, mark your waist divided by 4 and add 1 inch for that allowance. Come down from your half length by 10 inches to get your hip line. Mark the full length of the dress. 45 inches is the length of the dress here. On the hip line, place the hip measurement divided by 4. Minus 1.5 to 2 inches from the hip measurement and place that on the hem of the dress. Connect your points as shown. From the shoulder line, mark 1 inch downwards for the shoulder slope. From the shoulder slope to the chest line, divide it by 2 to get your mid armhole. Come in by 0.75 inch from your mid armhole. Connect a straight line to the shoulder slope and a curve to the chest line. Mark your neck width as 3 inches and your neck depth as 3 inches for the front and connect from your neck width to your shoulder slope. From the shoulder line, mark the under bust measurement. Here is 13.5. This also serves as a break point for the collar. From the 3 inches neck width, rule a straight line to the under bust as shown. You'll be needing about 6 inches borderline at the top of the pattern paper. You can create this space before you start. Come down by 1 inch to create the back neckline on the same front block. Go upward by 4 inches as shown and create a straight line. At the top of the 4-inch line, go outward by 0.5 inch. Create a slight curve from the 3 inches neck width to that point as shown. Create an angle 90-degree shape. Come out by 4 inch from the 0.5 inch line just created. From the neck depth, come outward by 3 inches. Mark 1.5 inch inward. Go upward by 1 inch. Connect an upward slant line as shown. This creates the notched collar. Mark 1.5 inch on the new line created. Connect from this point to the 4-inch line at the top as shown. By completing this step, the collar is created. Connect with a straight line or a slant curve from the extended neck width to the under bust. This forms your lapel. Come down by 1.5 inch from your chest line to create the bust pan line. Bust pan is the measurement from your chest line to your mid armhole. The bust pan here is 3.75 inches. Place this on the bust pan line, the waistline. Come down by 6 inches from the waistline. This is the end point of the dart line. Open the dart legs by 0.5 inch on both sides of the dart line. Connect the points as shown. Replace the dart intake of 1.5 inch on the side and connect the points. We move on to draft the back block. First, mark the chest line, align it with the front pattern. Mark the back half length of 15.5 inches. It is 1.5 inch shorter than that of the front. Next, from the bust pan line on the front, mark 1.5 inch downwards and connect it to your bust point. This 1.5 inches is the difference between the front half length and the back half length. It differs for different measurements. Create a curve from the bust point to the mid armhole. Extend that line by 1.5 inch. This is your princess dart line. Connect with a curve to your chest line. The front pattern is complete. On the back block, mark your shoulder line. Mark the shoulder line on the chest line also to get a straight armhole. The shoulder slope for the back is half an inch. Mark the neck width of 3 inches and the neck depth of 1 inch. Connect the neckline with a curve and with a straight line, connect the shoulder slope. On the half length of the back, come in from the center back by 1 inch. This is the back tightening. Extend the hip line from the front to the back. Measure to get the line straight. Connect your new center back with a straight line from the neck depth to the waistline and then to the hip line. Take horizontal measurements. On the chest line, the bust divided by 4. On the waistline from the new center back, the waist divided by 4 plus 1.5 inch for the dart allowance. On the hip line, the hip divided by 4 as well. Mark the hem of the front and place seam on the hem at the back block. Connect the side shape of the back block. Place the bust pan from the chest line upward. Go in by 0.5 inch for the back. Connect the armhole with a straight line from the shoulder slope and with a curve to the chest line. Come down by 1 inch from the chest line of the back. This is the start point of the dart line. The bust pan is 3.75 inches. Because of the 1 inch back tightening, make the bust pan for the back 4.75 inches. Come down by 6 inches from the back half length. This is the dart stop point. Connect the points with a straight line. Open the dart legs by 0.75 inch on both sides of the dart line. Create your princess dart tie line from the dart leg and connect like so. Connect to your chest line and the back pattern is ready. Separate the front and back block. On the front block, cut out the collar as shown. Trim off the outer area of the lapel. Here is me showing you how the lapel will rest on the bodice and how the collar will be placed. Cut the shoulder slope, the princess dart line on the center front, the armhole area. Proceed to close the bust dart as shown. Tape it down with a paper tape. Fill up the shortage at the side with a paper. Cut out the darts and you are done with the front pattern. Cut out the armhole of the back, the shoulder line, the neckline, the princess dart tie line. Cut out the darts. Cut out the armhole tightening, the center back tightening, and finally the sides. On the side seams, place 1.5 inch seam allowance and 0.5 inch seam allowance on every other area. This is the front pattern paper transferred to fabric. The main fabric and the lining piece has been cut. Here I am showing you that your lining should be 2.5 inches shorter than the main fabric. On the lining piece, we are to cut out the center front area and replace with the main fabric. This folded area will be cut out and replaced. Here the cutout area is 2 inches on the shoulder line and 5.5 inches on the hem. While cutting the replacement fabric, add 1 inch to the adjoining area. The lapel will roll to the front like this, reason it should be replaced with the main fabric. Iron interfacings on both the main fabric and the lining. Hairstay was used on the main fabric here and paper stay on the lining piece. Cut 4 pieces for the collar, 2 serves as the lining and the other 2 the main fabric. You are to iron interfacings as well. Watch out for part 2 for the sewing process of these outfits. If this tutorial was helpful, please drop a comment, like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell for more videos. Bye.